we're going to do some massages that will help you drain your eustachian tubes and generally relax your jaw. I have a warm glass of water that is going to help with these exercises. So let's go ahead and get started by doing very gentle clockwise and counterclockwise massages to the center of your temple. You just kind of work that. If you find any tender spots, look for those tender spots and kind of gently go into them. The point here is to relax your jaw muscles. So what we're trying to do is increase the fluid drainage inside of your sinus. It's all connected, and the eustachian tubes are connected to that part of the drainage too. Do about a minute of this. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the bottom part of our ears. And you can kind of lightly tug on the outside of your ears as you're doing clockwise, but mainly just massage the lobes of your ears. I found this on the internet, and the first time that I did this, I literally felt, and it took a minute to 2 minutes to do it, but I found that it actually started to drain my eustachian tubes. You're going to feel that kind of weird slime in the back of your throat because we just really want that mucus to come out. Now, I have some other videos that are talking about hydration and using Mucinex. Those would be extremely helpful too, but we're going to just massage lightly the lobe, and you want to just pull a little bit on your ears. And if you feel any type of sensitivity on one side, remember that is a clue. You want to just kind of, you'll know that you need it if you feel that tenderness. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to another part of your ear called the tragus. And it's that tiny little tip that's on your ear. A lot of people will actually get that pierced because it actually has reduced tinnitus. Or tinnitus, and they just want to massage that and try to pull that a little bit, do about a minute of that. So the tragus is that tiny tip of your ear. And the next thing we're going to do is, I have my vibration headphones on right now, but the next thing we're going to want to do is we want to massage the area that's right in front of your jaw. Now at this point, with these massages, just relax and just breathe. Breathe out long breaths. And just kind of hold and slowly rotate right in front of your ear, right in front of that tragus that we just massaged. Just massage. You can go back clockwise and clockwise. Now we're going to go up to your temples. So if you notice any sensitivity or knots or just banding and the difference between the left and the right, a lot of people, there's actually a 2006 study that this is actually reduced tinnitus. So maybe there's a possibility with prolonged massaging, like daily or twice daily massages, this could really help your tinnitus. It certainly has helped mine, but keeping the habit of it is what's really, really, really critical. One of the things that also you can do is, if you've ever heard about coconut pulling, well, coconut pulling with a little bit of warm water, like a coconut paste, can remove a lot of the toxins and help you drain your eustachian tubes. Your eustachian tubes are connected. We're massaging our temples now, clockwise and counterclockwise. And your eustachian tubes are connected to the middle ear. And if they get blocked or if they get inflamed, they can pull on your middle ear and cause a sound sensation. We're going to go a little bit higher. The temporalis muscle is a huge muscle on the top of your head, and we're just rotating it. And here the deal is for this 10-minute exercise, you're really going to want to stick with this and do this twice a day. And we're now going to move into the center part of your ear. And we're going to, with 2 fingers, we're going to go into the center of the ear, And we're going to massage the center of our ear. It feels so good. It feels so good. All right, we're going to stick this whole massage routine, we're going to stick for 10 minutes. Just slowly, just feel that. Sticking with this for 10 minutes is really going to help those eustachian tubes drain. And if you're not experiencing any benefits right away, give yourself 2 weeks with following some hydration methods, and make sure you do some of the other tips that I have linked below. Oh, this is like my favorite one. 2 fingers inside the ear, just rotating. Just relax your jaw. Hopefully you don't have to talk like me. Think of things that you really, really like. Your hobbies. Something that you couldn't do recently that you might be able to do. The more positive and grateful you are, the more that things like that will come into your life. Okay, now we're going to take our jaw and we're going to just move our jaw back and forth sideways. You can hear some cracking possibly. Just hold, you can actually aid it and push your jaw that way. Just moving the lower jaw back and forward. I know this looks ridiculous, but you're opening up all the mechanisms and you're letting that fluid connection drain out. Occipital lifts. This part of your back, your occipital and your mastoid process behind your ear is really linked to a lot of ear issues you can potentially having. And what you're going to want to be doing is taking the ball of your thumb and putting it inside of your mastoid process. And you want to be lift and pull on each side. You want to go right in the back of the mastoid process. Lift and pull. Just really feel it. Hold it. Lift and pull. It should feel relieving. Each side may feel different. Lift and pull. These really have eliminated my tension headaches, and a lot of times my volume of my tinnitus would be half when I got done with them, especially if you stick with it for a good 2 weeks. Let's do 10 more. Should feel a little bit more loose, a little bit less weight around in that area. Now the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling our earlobes, and then we're going to be yawning. Raven pop. Yawning is a really nice way to eliminate any blockage you have in your eustachian tubes. Yawning, that's exactly what it's for, swallowing and yawning. Pull your earlobes and yawn. I know this looks really ridiculous, but might even yawn. Now just move your mouth, move it around. You can potentially say, you can count to 10 or say the vowels A, E, I, O, U. And the last thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be grabbing our glass of water. And swallowing is one of the basic ways that your body naturally actually opens eustachian tubes. And what you want to do is pinch your nose, hit swallow. So guys, you want to be able to do these exercises at least 3 times a day. They go for 10 minutes, so a total of 30 minutes. You will feel a lot more loose and relaxed in your jaw. Try to stay positive and think of things that you absolutely love.